Hey, good freaking morning, everybody. Hunter here. So it's already getting warm out here in Michigan, but let me give you guys a little sky view here. Ready for this? Oh my Lanta. Good freaking morning, Michigan. So today's a big day. Well, tomorrow's the big day, actually. Today's kind of like the day for it. But so tomorrow I turn 30, right? And today I decided, still 29, still young and dumb, we need to prepare for the older age. So we have a backup camera for the new car. I've been putting it off on hooking it up and putting it in the car, but we got that big 10-inch screen in there, so why not utilize it? So we got the windows tinted earlier this week, and I learned quickly that 5% is amazing looking on the car, looks good, keeps the car nice and cool on the inside. However, backing that thing into the garage or backing it up in general with the windows up, not ideal. So instead of removing window tint, which that ain't going nowhere, we're too cool for that, we're going to be hooking up this backup camera. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and hit that like button, subscribe button, hit the notification button, and we're going to try to post more YouTube content to you guys, so be on the lookout for more stuff in the future. I got some in the shoot now getting ready to come out to you guys, so stick around for that. Yeah, be sure to check out all of our channels. We're bigger on TikTok and doing stuff on TikTok. So if you guys are coming from TikTok, I appreciate you guys very much. I appreciate all you guys. All the love and support has been amazing. So thank you guys all again. Let's get into this installation video. And it's going to be a little bit of tutorial. I'm going to try to do some time lapse, explain some stuff. We'll see how it goes. So thank you guys all again, and we'll freaking see you guys later. Alright, so first thing I'm doing is I wanted to hook up the light or the backup camera right where that backup light is, or the license plate light is, but due to mounting and not enough room up in there, I can't really go that route. I thought about doing the license plate mount where it hooks up there. Can't do that because, one, you got your fuel tank right there, so that's not going to work either. So my next option is right at the bottom. So some might say it looks a little gaudy. I kind of like it there. It's going to be a nice spot for it. The car doesn't really go out when the weather's crappy, so that's going to work perfect for us. So what I did so far is I got my light or camera mounted down there. I ran my wires up through here. So back in here is one of the taillight plugs where you screw it in. Well, unfortunately, I've only been running 3 of the tie downs for the taillights anyway, so I took this one out. I'm just going to run it in there. I'll put some silicone in there to keep water and stuff out of there, out of the trunk anyways. So that's where I'm at so far. I'm going to run the cables all the way through to the front. It's going to go, you know, like I said, down a little trough there. There's a little plastic trough on these cars that run all the way through. So I'll get that going. Let me get this situated around, and we'll go inside the car and check that out. Alright guys, so I got the backup camera all wired up now, and let me show you how I did this, so that way you guys can do it yourself. Alright guys, so like I said earlier, I am going to mount this on the bottom of the bumper, so that way it's still getting that good view. I can't do it up there because the plate comes down for the fuel neck, and like I said, up top there, I just did not have enough room for the license plate light. Maybe later on I could do some switching around stuff. But this is how I got it wired in here, guys. So up underneath the car, we got our ground set up here. Got a little spot there. I'm gonna touch that up with some paint so that way that doesn't start really becoming a problem. We got on this harness that you get, you have a red wire which is to your camera. So this is your plugs for your camera here. You'll have your positive, red positive, black ground. So the ground's, like I said, going up to here. This is going straight to the reverse light wire. So I tapped into that, so that way as soon as you hit the reverse lights, that camera's getting power. On this harness itself that comes through the car, which would be right here, this harness is the one that's going to your radio. So with this one, you have this little orange wire that's off it there a bit. So what I do is I took this and I tap this into the red wire here, and then those will all get connected together. So that way, when you put this thing in reverse, you're going to do the same thing on the radio side. It's going to automatically switch it over to the camera once you put it in reverse. So like I said, up here we got the tail lights coming in. Right there's that little red wire. It's coming up. It's all soldered in there nicely and everything. Boy, this is a mess. We got to clean this up. But let me show you what it's like on the inside of the car. All right, so on the inside of the car, I ran the wiring all the way through the channel. So when you flip up the carpet, you got that little channel through here. It's just around the outside of it as at the moment, but eventually we are going to be pulling this trim panel off, these trim panels, and getting everything painted. So then I will run it completely through there. So yeah, you just run it up through the trunk. I actually pull that seat up. So that comes up through there like so, and then it sets inside the little groove on the channel right here. And then I'll clean this all up and get it tucked up under the dash nicely. So what I was saying is, on this radio, this is just a cheap $100 Amazon 10-inch single DIN radio. You will come in here and it'll tell you right up top here, like where's it at, rear view in. So down through here, park control. Let's see if I can zoom in so you can see that, if it'll focus. Yeah, so park sensor control, that's the pink wire. So that's what the other wire that this is hooking to. This is going to your camera. That little orange wire is the same on this side. So you'll hook that up to there. That way, when you put this car in reverse or put your car in reverse, it automatically will switch this over. Now, I still got to tidy it up in the back, but I did do some testing on this first to make sure everything was going to work. So everything should work fine. Let me go ahead and start finishing this up, buttoning this up and tidying up some of this wiring, and I'll show you guys it working. Alrighty guys, so hair's a little messy. It got hot really quick out here. So we got it hooked up. You can see it down there on the bumper. It's not in the greatest spot, but really that's the best spot that I have at the moment. So thinking about doing away with the license plate light and maybe doing some LED strip up there to shine down on there, and then I could stick that camera up in that area. But for the time being, everything works. Super pretty simple process, really. Like I said, other than positioning of it is the only thing I'm not a big fan of. But overall, now we have backup camera. Now we can, utilize the radio more. So huge shout out and thank you guys all again for watching the video. Hopefully it helped some of you guys out. As far as wiring, it's all pretty much simple stuff and nothing real tricky on that one. It was just kind of time consuming getting everything kind of right. So yeah, super excited about that. Thank you guys again for liking the video, commenting, not just this video but any video that we post, and sharing them and all that fun stuff. So you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll freaking catch you guys all later. Peace out, guys.